Welcome back, folks. The Fragrant Lord here. Today we're going to talk about Oud Maracuja from the house of Maison Crivelli. It's a new fragrance from 2023 and it is hyped a lot. So let's talk about, is it worth the hype? I'm on TikTok. I have a platform there as well, and on Instagram, right? And they're both growing. And I always see fragrances that everybody's sort of pushing and hyping. You know, at the end of the day, we have to use our own judgment on it, right? You get your nose on it, you smell it. If you like it, it's one you want to buy, you do. If it's something that you're going to pass on, then pass on it. I don't recommend blind buying fragrances that are hyped because, you know, you might get disappointed at the end and you're going to spend a fair bit of your hard-earned money. If you have to buy something without trying it, do your research. Look it up on Fragrantica, look at objective reviews, look at the notes, look at and see if it's similar to other fragrances that you will like, okay? So that's sort of a pointer on hype fragrances. Just because it's hyped doesn't mean it's bad either. It might well be really good, but you have to use your own judgment on this, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this, and I'm gonna say this is an actual beast when it comes to the spray and when it comes to how long it will last on you. It does come in a beautiful case here, and it's a really attractive bottle, that's for sure. Just gonna move that case out of your purview here so you get to look at this little bottle here. So here it is, Oud Maracuja. I'm gonna spray it on a tester. Now, I've worn this on a number of occasions now. I made sure I did that before actually coming to you with it really a full review. So I'm just gonna spray that. Okay, so these are the notes, and I'm going to talk about what you get and what my views are on this. It starts out with passion fruit. You've got Turkish rose, you've got saffron in the opening. Then you get the oud, you've got some Indonesian patchouli and benzoin, and when it dries down, there's leather, akigalawood, amber, labdanum, and vanilla. Okay, those are sort of the stated notes. What I get is this. On the opening, you get a real blast of passion fruit. It's very fruity. And I think the starting for me is feminine, okay? But it is a really nice, sweet passion fruit, okay? Don't spray a lot on. Don't be fooled by that, oh, it's a fruity smell, because it does quickly morph into something very, very deep. The rose kicks in and the saffron. This rose is similar to that what you find in Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomade. It is quite a wearable rose, and I think it is more mainstream than the Louis Vuitton one. This fragrance also is better priced than the Louis Vuitton one. I love Ombre Nomade, but I wear it very selectively because it's so powerful. I would wait till evenings and, you know, we're amongst many people. Similar on this, I would recommend 2 sprays maximum. Honestly, you'll know when you've ever tried this. One here, slight touch, no rub, and one here, and you're good to go for your evening. I don't, despite having the fruity note, I don't really look at this as a daytime scent. I think it's going to project too much. I suppose it depends on your mood. It depends where you are, but certainly an office environment, I think the projection may be too much, okay? A school environment, I think it'll be too much. Really depending what you are trying to do. Where I think it shines is, in fact, the evenings and when it starts to dry down, because the rose is really, really nice. To me, it's not a feminine rose. I like it. I think it's a masculine rose. And when it gets in, when that rose comes out, and I know they say it's part of the opening notes, but I find it's more in the mid to knee. It's very, very pleasing. It really is. I wore it a couple times, didn't get any compliments. I had some questions. Hey, what are you wearing? But, you know, the third or fourth time I've actually had compliments by wearing this fragrance. I don't get the leather, and I know it, you know, if you're looking for Fragrantica, it'll say it's a leather fragrance. I really don't get it. The rose and the oud sort of dominate this, and the passion fruit. The passion fruit will sort of fade, you know, sort of into the background as you get into the dry down, and the rose and the oud will start to take over. Vanilla, you know, that's in the base notes. I don't smell a lot of vanilla in this. It is a very well blended fragrance. The dominant notes for me are the passion fruit and the oud and the wood with some patchouli there, okay? That's what I feel, and those are the dominant notes to me. Is it worth a buy? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you want something that is different, okay? I mean, yes, there's similarities to Ombre Nomade, but I think it is certainly more wearable for more occasions, okay? And so in that context, if you're looking for something to impress in the evenings, you're going out, you don't want to smell like anyone else, then yes, this is a very good fragrance to buy. If you're looking for something more mainstream, you can wear all day, it could be a signature fragrance, I think this would be a pass because it has a very specific purpose, and that is to be different, to have some very pleasing notes, but that are very, very powerful and gonna get you attention. And often, we don't want that in sort of a signature fragrance. The hype or not, is it worth the hype? It's a question that is very difficult to answer. I believe it is overhyped. I think it is overhyped. It's not the holy grail of fragrances, but it is darn good. I have to admit, it is a very nice, well-blended, pleasing fragrance that will get you noticed. So that's what sort of you're looking for. This is one to go to, okay? So I hope I've given you some information to help you decide and help you to understand and experience Oud Maracuja from Maison Crivelli. If you like the video, please comment. I always answer all the comments. Sometimes it takes me a bit of time. Often I'm busy, but I promise I will get to it, okay? Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram as well. I hope you all take care of yourselves and follow us, like us. If you want me to do any other videos, you want me to another house that I haven't heard of, let me know. I'll get it, I'll review it, and I'll give you always my honest opinion. Okay, folks? The Fragrant Lawyer, out.